tree trader, charts lit, wrist tight, inside bars only. Let's work.
I'm trading in the pies, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk of fine, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Wake up pre-market, NY session on. Levels from the overnight, buyers ready drawn. Inside bar forming, volume going quiet. That's the market talking, telling me be patient. Ain't Q moving fast, ES play it smooth. YM respect the highs, let the candle choose. Prop firm rules, yeah we play it right. One trade a day, still we done by noon. No gambling, this chestnut dice. RR clean, that's the pine tree life. They chasing candles, I'm chilling in the zone, waiting on the break, then I'm gone. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah they fund the dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk to find, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Yeah, funded to live, that's a different feel. Trade, they take profit, apex on a deal. Evaluation passed, now it's payout talk. While they blowing accounts, we taking walks. Inside bar at key high, that's pressure building. Yeah, break off the range, yeah, that's conviction. Yeah, no indicators clutter in my sight. Just price action, structure candlelight. Chat yelling long, I mute that noise. Market don't care about opinions, boy. One clean setup, that's all I need. Small losses, big wins, consistency. Slow grind, fast life. Charts don't lie, cut losses quick, let winners ride. Funded accounts, yeah that's the plan. Sidebar break, execute it. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah they fund a dream. Inside bar breakaway, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. Pine tree trader, yeah we build on rules. Price action only, that's the tool. From sin to payout, yeah we stay clean. Inside the pines, that's the thing.
What up? Camera's not working. Hold on. What's up? What's up? Why is my camera not working? What's going on, everyone? It was just working. Oh, I'm here. Hey! What's up, everyone? What's up? Ragnarok, what's going on? Turk Boy. Digital Nukes in the house. Lance. She used my code this morning. Let's go. Thank you so much. Is it helpful? Always. Always. Thank you so much. 7 Laws in the house. Mr. Smith, if I get a 50K, if I make 50K today, I'll get a Pine Tree Trader tattoo. Hey, it's possible. You catch the right trend on silver. It is possible. Medine in the house. Real Robot. Disciplined Futures Trader. Trades by Neo. Honest Take. Cam Link app. Sometimes it loses connection. Plug and replug. Yeah, that's what I just did. I had to plug and replug. I don't know why it does that sometimes. But yeah, for sure. Dean in the house. KP. Chef Chris. Design. JR. What's going on? Hope everyone had a good weekend. Market was open today. It was it's quite the event last night. Look at this drop. This is quite the drop. A good let's see. Like 185 points, maybe more. Almost 200 points. Yeah, 200 points. A little more than 200 points, actually. Quite the drop on NQ. It ended up just floating down the rest of the night and most of the day, and then bounced here a little later in the morning there. Kind of bounced till noontime. So be interesting what it does tonight to start. Silver gap up, right? So silver had a gap up, gold had a gap up as well. So here's the gap up on gold. So that's where we're at. Excuse me. That's where we're at. So we'll see what we can do. So we will do a giveaway today. Lucid Black, new accounts. Lucid Black. I got a 50K Lucid K, 50K Lucid Black eval to give away. So that should be good. We'll do a moose race later. What's up, Moto Trades? JR says smash that like button. Yeah, we got to get those likes up, though. We'll do that towards the end of the stream, too. So plenty of time. Jip Smith, what's going on? What's up? Silver headed to 100. You think so, Design? It's a good possibility. Yeah, it's a good possibility. It's crazy to think, but yeah, I mean, could definitely go there. Inside bars on silver, I was looking back at the chart, did not work that well today. Pretty much since the market opened last night, it was very, very choppy as far as looking at the 5-minute chart. But then it just kind of floated, just went straight up. Inside bars didn't work that well. But man, on the other day, last week, they were working big time. So, don't know, we'll see. I mean, lots of volatility right now in gold and silver and Nasdaq. I think tomorrow's should be pretty wild as well. Let's take a look at what we got for news. So what we got going on for news next week. Let's see. Not much on Tuesday. Wednesday, we got President Trump speaking at 8:30 Eastern time. So pre-market. And we got PCE on Thursday. And let's see, what do we got on Friday? PMI on Friday for news. So I guess the big thing would be just the Trump tariff talk stuff, right? So the big speech this week, I guess that would probably be the most impactful news, depending on what he's supposed to be speaking on or whatever. I don't really know. I don't really pay attention to that stuff, but you know how I am. Let's see. But yeah, so pretty good day, guys. So I locked in a Tradeify payout. That's good, right? So it was part of that group, that cluster that I was copy trading. So here it is. Can't really see it. Right here. Tradeify payout on a straight to funded. Here's the kicker that really aggravated me. I was $200 away from having a $4,000 payout on, so this account was $200 away, and I hit daily loss limit on it today. This account, I hit it just fine, so $2,000 coming to me on this account, but I could have had $4,000. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Ended up hitting daily loss limit. But hey, 2,000, whatever. We'll take it. Oh, I got in a losing trade last night, and I just kept DCAing and doing all the stuff you're not supposed to. Doing all that stuff you're not supposed to, you know. What's up, Ray GT? Tech Review. What do I think about Lucid Black? Well, let's learn together because I don't really know. I haven't really paid that much attention to it. I know that the premium benefits is 3-day payout, so every 3 days. So that's the frequency, and then you can get bonuses. So I really have to learn what's happening with it as well. I haven't done too much research on it. But I think it's pretty good. Let's check out their Discord to see what they got. We've got about 5 minutes before the market opens. Let's check out the Discord. Wow, there's just a lot to it. Here's the highlights though. So 2-day pass with a 60% consistency, so that's nice. 60% consistency on the eval. This is Lucid Black. No daily loss limit. 3 days between payouts with 40% consistency. Profit goal. Reach the target to request a payout. Reach the bonus profit goal to double your max payout. Bonus objective is optional and has no additional fee. Eligible to earn bonus on payouts 2 through 4. No daily loss limit. No buffer. No benchmark days. I want to see what the payout objectives are. Payout bonus available on payouts 2 through 4. Not available on payout 1. So you got to get to that second payout, which is pretty tough. A lot of traders don't make it to the second payout, but the goal is for everyone to get to that second payout. What's going on, Daryl? What's going on, Reby? JLD 54, what's up? Bonus profit goal, so $5,000 on a 50K for that second payout. That's pretty sweet. Bonus payout maximum $1,500. Yeah, I gotta do a lot more research on it too. But like, those are some of the highlights. I'm gonna do some homework on it tonight. I hadn't paid much attention to it. I kind of just stayed away from the markets, this weekend. But I mean, it sounds pretty good. John Walk in the house. What's going on? Who else we got in here? 44 the Punisher. What's going on? What's up? What's up? Yeah, design for sure. Yep. Gone. What's up, Lost Penny in the house? Jared. Dynamite. Pats look impressive, didn't they? Now they're going to play Denver with their backup quarterback. I'm so heartbroken that the backup quarterback got injured. Sucks for them, but hey. I'd feel real bad if the Pats weren't playing them. But it looks good. I mean, possible road to the Super Bowl, right? It's all rigged? Kind of is, John. Kind of is. 1,500 every 3 days and 50K account. I would say many traders could do this. Nice, Canary Trader. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. What do you guys think about it? What do you guys think about the black so far? Anyone pick up any with code PINE yet? Congrats on the payouts. Thank you. Yeah, I can actually take one. Let me take it right now. Let's see. Max payout land. Okay, I just requested a payout from Tradeify. Market's open, guys. $2,000. Guys interested in Tradeify, use code PINE. That was with the Lucid, the Tradeify Lightning 50K account. So we'll take that. Guys, the Apex accounts are looking pretty good too. Look at these Apex accounts. These PAs. That one's up to almost $5,000. This one's up to 1,800. The rest are all right around 1,800 bucks. All 19 of them. They're getting up there. Go for that big payout. Market's open, guys. Coach Fred in the house. Old Thrive XO. Oh, really? Fred? Yeah. I don't know. First day I've seen, maybe, no. I was going to say, maybe Joom is working for them. No, I doubt it. I doubt it. All right, we're getting a push up here on Nasdaq. Ooh, I don't want to go 19. I don't want to go 19 contracts on this 300K, do I? Not right now. See, I was copy trading the 19 accounts earlier. Slick Rick the Ruler, what's going on? Real JK, holy, it just dumped and pumped. Yeah, we got a small range so far. Let's take a look at silver. Silver pumping, no surprise. Just buy silver and gold at every open, and you'll be good. Silver and gold pumping. Nasdaq, meh. Kind of just putting in a doji right now. We'll wait for a setup, good setup. No, I don't, Dynamite. I do not keep track in Excel. This year I've been writing it down on a piece of paper. Been writing them down on a piece of paper. I do not do the Excel stuff. No. Anyone know if TPT is counting yesterday and today as one trading day? I know Apex is Yeah, I'm not really that sure on that, Jared. I'm not really sure. Let me take a look. Sometimes they send out an email. They count as a day. Hey, what's up, Josh? Yeah, they count as 1 day. Count as 1 day. Thanks, Josh. I'm old school too, Dynamite. Yeah, I know. You think you just passed TPT eval? Nice, let's go. Guys, I am TPT list. Lost my pro account on Friday. I hate to say it, but yeah. Did get some payouts on it, but still lost it, so I'm back. Square one. So funded accounts right now, I have Tradeifys and Apex accounts. That's what I have. So still got right around, what do I got? 23 funded accounts. Had some sacrifices though, but it's all good. We got Tradeify. Yeah, so hopefully, guys, it's been a long time since I got a Tradeify payout. It's been a hot minute. Still pending. All right, markets push it down here slightly. Not really moving yet. I hope it's not going to be too boring. If it gets too boring, we'll just sling around some silver contracts, right? Oh, nice, Josh. I'm glad you got some 21K out of them, though. Hopefully they don't do any clawbacks. What the heck? So stupid. Why do you not trade at 9:30? I do. I trade all day. Trade all day. I trade all night. Now the question is, do I stream at 9:30? No. I don't stream at 9:30. Stream at night. All right, getting that push down here. Let's see what we got. It's going to break that ORB to the downside. We're going to watch silver and gold as well. I got silver and gold pulled up. Also got a Buellanox payout. So it's a good thing. So it's about $3,500 this week. Should be going into the bank account. Can't complain about that. Possible inside bar on gold. We'll see how that candle finishes out. Nasdaq looking very choppy. Not much range either. Keeping an eye on not the yen. I still had it on the yen from Zabak. Zabak had me looking at the yen in the last stream. JM Hardy, what's going on? Lance, so is trade day better than TPT? Is Lucid your favorite pine? I have, my favorite is Take Profit Trader. That's my favorite because for one, they treat their affiliates like gold, and two, that they I like the payout structure, and also I like being able to, if when you get to live account, live, you can have 5 live accounts, right? So, and you can just make a lot more, so daily payouts. Now Lucid is completely different. Lucid, you know, they don't have daily payouts. To me, it's like I like to have those. So like Bulanox, Tradeify, Apex that I've been grinding, like these 19 Apex accounts that I've been grinding, and I'm up $1,800 on. I just been grinding those accounts because of getting the daily payouts. You know what I'm saying? Like I've talked about this before. So the reason why I just got a Bulanox payout and a Tradeify payout, I wasn't even focused on those accounts at all. Like literally I was just copy trading them, and if I'd made like a couple $100 on them here and there, then so be it, and I just left them alone while I was trading like Take Profit Trader and getting those daily payouts all last week. And I continue to, like, every week, you know, get daily payouts. So like while I'm getting those, I'll work on those accounts that you got to trade for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days or more, and I'm in no rush to get to a payout on those accounts because I can work on getting daily payout accounts, or work on getting daily payouts. So that's kind of like my system that I do. Problem is I have no more Take Profit Trader accounts, and I really don't want to reset any pro accounts. It's just too expensive. You can buy five account Take Profit Trader accounts for the price of one reset. So yeah, I don't like doing that. Sounds like Stranger Things a little bit. Yeah, it does actually. All right, Nasdaq still pushing down here. Got an inside bar on gold, inside bar on silver, but man, I'm telling you right now, guys, I'm just gonna, not financial advice, but inside bars on silver did not work today whatsoever. So what I want to do is I want to observe tomorrow, tonight and tomorrow, when the real market opens back up, and let's see how it, the market starts adjusting itself and whatever. So it's kind of what I'm looking at as far as the old inside bars on silver. Like gold inside bars worked much better today. So that's what I want to do. I'm long Nasdaq. Good luck. Good luck. Are you trading taxes? Trading. No, I'm independent. Is this IRS? Is IRS in my chat? What's going on? Let's see. Yeah, John Walk. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that's why. I mean, it's for sure. Some don't, and it shows. Like, they don't get promoted. Just got my my Fund Futures Rapid with code Pine. Let's go, HT. So yeah, the Rapid plan is pretty sweet too because you can get paid out in 3 days. The other thing I might work on now that I got this Tradeify payout is I might work on one of those Tradeify daily payout accounts. Now you can't make as much money like you can with Take Profit Trader, but here's the kicker. You can trade news with a daily payout account and get paid and no consistency. That's kind of cool. Forex Edge knows. Actually, it can work out pretty well, right? Right, future strategist. Yeah, I know. It's very tempting to reset the TPTs for sure. What do I think about top one? I'm not trading with them right now. Yeah, guys. Between like, all right, love or hate Apex, whatever. Okay, I know they're very love-hate. I get it. Between My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader, Trade Day, Tradeify, Lucid, you could have like over 20 something accounts, maybe 25 accounts total between all those. I don't really want to mess with anyone that's gonna be like when I just punch that button on Tradeify, I'm gonna get paid. You know, I just requested $2,000. I'm gonna get paid. I got nothing as top one either. I just, you know, I've heard all these like Aqua Futures, all this stuff. I'm just not gonna trade with them. I don't need to trade with any of those guys unless I'm maxed out with all the big dogs. Even who's that one that we don't really speak of? Top Step. Top Step's fun. Top Step's a good company. I mean, they've had their ups and downs. People love and hate all kinds of different companies. I just, you know, some people have bad experiences. Some people have great experiences with depending on what. I think they're a good company. I'm going to continue to trade with them. If I'm kind of maxed out with what I want to be maxed out, I'm going to trade with them. But yeah, I mean, I'm just sick with the funding ticks, this, you know, Aqua Futures, the Strive trading, the fast track traders. Like, give me a year in the game. Give me over a year in the prop firm game, and then let's talk. Right? You know? All right, Nasdaq just pushing down lower. If you're already maxed out and you don't really care and you just want to give a prop firm a shot, there's nothing wrong with that either. You know, I think that, you know, if you have the accounts that you want, and like, I know like Coach Fred, you know, he said in the chat before, you know, he's got a bunch of accounts. Sometimes he's maxed out with like all of his accounts. You know, he tries out some new prop firms or whatever and just, you know, throws a few bucks at them. Doesn't really invest too much, but you don't want to invest a whole lot, especially with the newer ones, and especially anyone coming from Forex and things. You know, it can be a little scary. You know, I don't want someone with their last $1,000 to invest, you know, a bunch of money in a prop firm that's we don't really know about yet, you know. But I mean, I think top one is good. I think they're fine. I haven't seen many complaints. But as soon as prop firms start going back on and doing retroactive stuff, it can kind of suck for sure. Yeah, they have a daily withdrawal limit, exactly, Forex Edge. So you can have 5 accounts and then $1,000 each, right, out of the daily payout accounts for the 50Ks. So not too bad. So you can take a $5,000 payout at a pop. Aquaman Futures. Yeah. It's like I said, I got nothing. I got no problems with any of these companies. It's just like I just want them to be. It's like, I mean, I'm hearing like Blueberry and like all these different ones, and I'm like, what is going on? You know. Yeah, Future Strategist. Yeah, I'm not going to promote them because they got rid of the affiliates, so I'm not going to promote them. But like I also will show you guys like, hey, look, I'm trading on my XFA, or I'm trading Top Steps. I traded Top Step 2021, my very first prop firm. I think they're a good company. I think they're a reliable company. if Top Step goes down, they all go down. That's kind of what I've always said. Like if Top Step's going down, they all going down. There's no more futures prop firm space, but yeah, I don't see that happening anytime soon. It's just they definitely have had their issues. I don't like the fact that you have to trade on their platform and you can't choose Rhythmic or Trade of 8 or something like that. You know, I hate that. But if you don't mind that, then, you know, it's all good. Like, you know, like, as long as you follow the rules and everything, you're going to get paid. And that's the main thing for sure. Guys, smash that like button. We'll give away a Lucid Black giveaway. I love Lucid. I think they're great. To me, Lucid came on strong like Tradeify did. So when Tradeify came on, you know, they were new too. Everyone starts off new. But Lucid came on strong in my opinion. And I really like the CEO. You know, when I heard him interviewed and things like that. So for me personally, I was just like, yeah, they're good. And yeah, I mean, I've gotten paid out multiple times from Lucid. So if you guys haven't tried Lucid, you know, I've gotten paid out. Many of my friends have gotten paid out. Nice thing is I haven't spent that much money with them either, so. I gotta work on getting another payout. I haven't got a payout this year with them. December 3rd was my last payout, so. All right, Nasdaq finally getting that bounce here. I'm still waiting for a setup. I'm not really seeing anything yet. We're taking a look at that gold and silver. It's a little inside bar break on gold. Kind of flagging out, man. It's just textbook flag. Bean protein. It depends on which prop firm, but most of them trade. Yeah, count today and yesterday is one. So yeah. Yes, Evan. Yeah, I mean, if you like Project X, then you're gonna be forced to. If you like that platform, which you know I don't mind it either. Actually, I've talked about it. I kind of like it. Yeah, you can. You have to go on to Top Step to trade them. Jared in the house. What's going on? They close out winner trades on the live account. That's always good. Yeah, I know, John. They actually. So you guys heard the story where they closed out someone's trade on a live account, Top Step. That happened to me in 2021. People are like, oh, is that something new? No, that happened to me in 2021. I was trading live with Top Step. 2021, 22, something like that. So it's kind of crazy, right? They called me on the phone and I didn't answer the phone. It wasn't a winning trade though. I can tell you that, John. It wasn't a winning trade. It was a losing trade. But yeah, they called me on the phone and I didn't answer, and they closed out my trade, and I was like, "What the?" And then they left me a message that says, "Call us back, or we can't allow you to trade anymore." So yeah, I don't agree with that stuff either. Oh yeah, future strategist. I know. Isn't that always the way? Kind of crazy. Spaces, what's going on? What is an inside bar? It's just I'll use a 5-minute chart. It's just the body and the wick closes within the body of the wick of the previous candle. That's how I define the inside bar. All right, Nasdaq. I'm not seeing any setups right now. No setups for me right now. Gold and silver, like I said, I'm thinking about a long on gold, but I'm a little hesitant. It's because it's looking like a pretty big bear flag. And yeah, the inside bar has just not been working on gold and silver today. Last night and today, they really didn't work well. But it's a very thin market too, like, you know, where everything's kind of closed and stuff like that. So, like, I want to observe it a little bit more tomorrow, and then see what happens. As far as Nasdaq goes, I tried to YM trade today. It was a loser. The only thing I did on the only trade I made on Apex today, on my Apex 19 accounts, I just made a quick scalp for like $230 or something like that, and I was done. I was like, nah, not trading this market, but we'll see here. Maybe we'll get a little more volatility picking up here. Just gonna smash that like button. We're gonna do a giveaway. At the end of the stream. Was I down a lot when they called me? Yeah, maybe like, not like crazy amount, because I started with like 4,500 or something like that. But yeah, maybe I was down like 1,500, 2,000, like half. Yeah, Theo. Yeah, I did. Yeah, back then it was it was hard too. So they didn't have sim funded accounts, but you had to pass two evals. So you had to make step 1, step 2, and it cost a lot of money too. It was $400 something to do step 1, and then step 2 you had to pay like another $200 something. And yeah, it was pretty expensive. But yeah, you had to make $18,000 on evals. So on 150K, so $9,000 and then $9,000. JMR, yeah, don't use stops. I know. Let's go, Forex Edge. 26-0 was trading my live account. First options, they couldn't auto liquidate. I was trading the Brexit. First trade was up 7,000 and fell apart. Was down 300K. My phone wouldn't stop. Oh boy, John. Ouch. Yeah, I was building mansions. Real JK. Yeah, it was Batak was building mansions back then. Yeah, there was no competition. You know, there was just no competition. Wow, gold pushing down here, silver pushing down too. So gold kind of got a bear flag going on. Silver kind of got a bull flag going on, depending on what time frame you're looking at. But inside bar on Nasdaq, I might consider taking this. I think I'm going to take it for the stream, but Sussy Watermelon in the house. What do I make between the gold and silver divergence lately? I actually haven't really noticed that much, Mr. Smith. I haven't been paying attention to it much. That is pretty interesting. I think that, you know, overall, I think they're both fairly bullish. But yeah, I know. I kind of know what you're saying. It's like, it seems like maybe gold, like right now, gold seems to be leading, right? Short silver. Short silver on this eval. I also want to take the Nasdaq play too if it breaks that inside bar. Just watching that Nasdaq now. Keeping an eye on the silver dom. Yeah, some level. Some. Time I accidentally fat fingered 1,000 Tesla options. Literally all my buying power in my account. They let the trade go through no problem. Then when I went to sell out the closing position, went to the risk department and it took them like an hour to review it. Oh man. Luckily we got out of the trade, but man, the commission's on it, blew all the profit. Wow, Matty Matt. Yeah, that's scary, man. I've done that. I've fat fingered trades on real futures accounts too, and that's can be scary. All right, I'm long Nasdaq. Looking for the high. Short silver, long Nasdaq. I'm gonna get out of the silver trade. Out of the silver trade for nothing, for scratch. Focusing on this Nasdaq. See if we can get that push. It's good 10 points right there. Good solid 10 points off that initial push off that inside bar. Looking for a little more. Looking for the high of day. Or not high of day. High of the session. I guess it would be high of day too, right? New futures trading day. But just basically fading the ORB, right? So you guys know I love that strat where I fade the ORB. So look and see if we can run those stops to the upside there. What's up, Yo Jim? Yo Jim in the house. If I had that trade open, I would have been rich. Popped massively after the Fed shut it down. Oh, man. Yeah. Did silver actually go? Yeah, silver's going. That sucks. Oh, well. That's all right. Hopefully this Nasdaq wins. Does Tradeify allow silver? Yes, M. Brown, but not micro silver. As far as I know, you can't trade micro silver with Tradeify. Lucid, you can trade micro silver. My funded futures. Trade day. You could trade micro silver. Did you short silver or long? I shorted it. I'm flat though right now. I'm flat. I got out and then I'm in this Nasdaq trade now. Long. Thrive, you see, allow micros and minis, no problem, Darrell. Yeah. Funding ticks probably too, right? They allowed you could trade whatever you wanted on there. Shorted silver, only one micro. That's nothing wrong with that. Few micros on silver is plenty, in my opinion. Problem is, I can only trade silver minis with this Apex account. Guys, I haven't started the giveaway thing yet. I'm gonna actually fire it up as soon as I get out of this trade. So. ATR 21 to 21 ticks. Nice, Trev. Thank you. 20 ticks. During my actual trading, do I also trade one contract with NQ? Yeah. Mostly, yeah. Sometimes I just go micros, depending on the volatility of the open, and then on YM, I trade mini. I'll trade a mini YM. It kind of depends on like what I'm trying to do. Like if I'm trying to get over a buffer on day one with like take profit trader, I'm trading like 1, 2, or 3 minis. If I'm trying to get a base hit, I might just trade one mini. Look for 15, 20 points, and then just lock it up. Sometimes if I'm up over the buffer, so like if I have a take profit trader account and I'm up over the buffer and I'm just looking to get a daily payout, I'll trade the micros around the open. So I'll trade 3 to 6 micros and try to make $200-300 and for a daily payout. I do that all the time too. I know. It's like cattle going into the slaughterhouse or following the sheep to get slaughtered, or whatever the saying is. One person types exclamation point pine and then they all do. I will let's fire it up. We're not going to do the giveaway until we get 220 likes, and then towards the end of the stream. So there you go. Am I going to watch the Miami Indiana football game? Is that college? Oh, it's a national championship. I don't follow college football at all. No, college basketball I like, and then but yeah, I don't really follow college football. I think it's because Maine doesn't have college football, right? I mean, they do, but the main Black Bears is not. It's not like the SEC and stuff. So, yeah, I don't really follow much. But yeah, that's gonna be a good game. Should be fun. DH, what's going on? Good to see you. Yeah, we're giving away a Lucid Black account tonight. Do I think silver will trace to 91? I'm not looking for much retracement on. I think so. Anytime there's a big gap like this, it's so hard to get a trigger in unless you're in like a bigger time frame, in my opinion. So if you're in a bigger, like an hourly or something like that, and you see a big trigger maybe to the downside, these gaps always get filled when you kind of least expect it sometimes. So like we'll push down below this area of 92.20 if we do, and then you're gonna feel the heavy selling pressure, and all of a sudden you're gonna be like, okay, yeah, we're going for that gap. And that's usually what I look for. And it's always like when I'm least expecting it, but definitely could pull back into this open gap at some point. I think overall though, silver and gold are super bullish. Now this is all news. This is all kind of news based from the economic type, or I guess Trump news, from what I hear. So they could come in and just say, well, whatever they reported was not true. We're not going to do this, da 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 da, and this could dump. Nasdaq will rip, and because Nasdaq had the open gap, right? So we have a giant gap up here. So we'll see. It's all like hinged. It's all like news based, fundamental stuff. So like any tweet or anything can just send this market wherever it wants, silver and gold and Nasdaq and ES and YM. So it's tricky. That's why, like I said, not financial advice. I can't give you guys financial advice, obviously, because I'm just a dude on YouTube that's trying to trade my accounts in front of you guys. But anytime you have a news-based market, if you're trading funded accounts, it's a good idea to have a stop loss in place, right? Because anytime you could get a tweet or something at any time and send the market absolutely crazy. You could have a $300, $400, $500 300 point drop, 500 point drop in a second. When I trade evals and stuff, not all the time do I use stop losses, but funded accounts, you got to have at least a stop. You should have at least a stop loss down there to a max pain. A max pain. So if you're someone that doesn't trade or has the habit of not trading with stop losses on funded accounts, just have that max pain stop loss just in case. All right, because I know someone that blew 20 Apex accounts a few months ago because of a tweet. 20 Apex funded accounts. It was just a tweet, and all of a sudden it's just they got kabooshed. So even if you just have a max pain one down there, like 50, 60 points away, at least it'll save your account, right? Because that you can't count for that market randomness. Silver pushing down here. We had a nice 12 points off this inside bar long. I'm still looking for that high a day. Not willing to get out of this trade yet. Hopefully it's not one of those grinds the rest of the stream, and then right at the last second, just as I hop off stream, it'll hit my TP, which has done a lot. We got about 18 minutes for the top of the hour. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Lost penny. Stop losses for losers. You cannot lose if you do not close the trade. That's right. It's not a losing trade until you actually stop yourself out. Guys, we'll give it away a Lucid Black account. Thank you so much for using my code PIME. Hence the reason why they gave me some accounts to give away. So Max Rogers spent 2K on TPT evals. Got 2,300 in payout and another 4K in buffer. What do you recommend I do now? Can't give you financial advice. But what I would do, I'm paying myself some. I'm paying myself something. If I'm 4K over the buffer, I'm at least taking some money out. I'm taking some money out. And I don't know how many take profit trader accounts you got, but like for me, like I would work on another eval too. Like one eval. This is what I would do. So I would take a payout. I would buy myself another eval for 100 something bucks. 40% off, no activation fee when you use code PINE. No, I'm just kidding about that. But yeah, I would get another eval, work on that too. And then, you know, work on getting 5 so that way you can copy trade. But yeah, I would pay myself some. All right, back below my entry now. We couldn't take out that high of that ORB. Give me a break. Adding on this pullback. Gold pushing down, silver pushing down. Come on, Nasdaq, push up there. What is ORB? Opening range break. So you hear a lot of people talking about the 15-minute, 3-minute, 5-minute opening range break. So it's basically the first 5. I'm using the first 5-minute candle. So it's the first 5-minute candle, basically. And so many people like to take the ORB break, the opening range break. So big strategy amongst futures traders and day traders in general is like a 15-minute or 5-minute opening range break where they basically, there's so many different variations, but you know, you just take the short, like once it breaks the 5-minute bar, you take the short and then the stop goes above, and you know, they'll look for a 1-to-1 or a 1-to-2. What I like to do sometimes is fade it. So when I get a setup where it broke the low, so a bunch of people, in my opinion, probably tried to go short off this 5-minute ORB, and then we got a setup to go long, so off this inside bar here, and then I'm looking to target those stops above that 5-minute ORB. It's a trade that I take, you know, quite often on stream. Does it work every time? No, but it works sometimes, right? So that's what I'm trying to do. I've been going to AA meetings. It's not working. When I see my wife, I get drunk. I get angry and sober. My wife is in the house since I. Oh no! Oh no! Lost penny. That's not good. How do you know when you... Oh no, lost penny. That's no good. That's funny. Moses, what's going on? Nothing works every time. No, doesn't. M Stone in the house. I can tell you what, the 5-minute ORB for Nasdaq during the New York Open's been working very well the last week or so. I don't really trade it, but it can give you, you know, depending on if you're looking for like 50%. So here's a couple things that people look for. They'll look for either a 1-to-1. Some will look for a high win percentage, so they'll look for 50%. So if this candle is, say, 100 points. Let's just say this candle's 100 points. They'll look for 50 points on the take profit. There's a bunch of strategies around it. Some people look for a break and hold. Some people, I don't know. It's just one of those systematic things that a lot of people do. Exclamation point Pine in the chat. We'll give away a Lucid Black account. 50K. We'll do a moose race towards the end of the stream. So about an hour. All right, get up there. One and why is my candles different colors? This is an inside bar. This is an outside bar. This light pink one. These purple ones are harami candles. All right, got taken out of one there. Currently up 276 unrealized. Looking for the high still though. So a little cool thing is that I started this 300K on stream, and I've only traded it on stream, and currently we are up $7,051 on stream. Will it continue? Who knows? And it's been, what, probably a week and a half? I'd have to look. Do I have my Apex pulled up? It was back. I bought it when it was back at that 90% off. We've had some ups and downs, though. We were down one day on stream. We were down 3,000. We ended up battling back. We were down 3,000 to start the stream. Ended up battling back, getting back to plus. I want to make sure I lock myself out of the Bulenox account. Just I don't want to get accidentally trade it. I should get my payout tomorrow night. Usually Tuesday nights I'll get paid from Bulenox because they pay out every Wednesday. So usually the market open or right when I'm streaming on Tuesday nights, I end up getting paid. Oof. Might hop out of this trade. I don't know. It's not looking good. Maybe just wait for our next setup. Right now, this setup technically is still valid because stop would go at 372. Stop at the low. No, it doesn't want to break that high, does it? It doesn't want to break above that 400. The 25,400. When does Bulenox do sales on end-of-day accounts, Manny? It's very rare. And they usually do like the 75% off or something like that. They don't ever do 90% off. They don't ever do, very rarely do they do like an 83% off for the end-of-day accounts on Bulenox. Very rarely. Yeah, it's not common. Currently, Buellanox is 83% off. Option 1, 25Ks and 50Ks. Yeah, I got 21 accounts with Apex right now. So yeah. No more funding ticks. They're gone. Closing shop. Oh, how do you think all those challenges into one trade platform? Or are you trading one challenge at a... currently, I'm using Trade Syncer to copy trade, but you can use this to you can use Tradeovate to copy trade. Like I have a bracket right here. I'll show you. I mean, so I have all my Apex accounts right in here too. But I'm currently using Trade Syncer so I can use the brackets. Because I have a kind of a systematic trade where I'm trying out with the Apex, so. I can't wait to get over the trailing buffer. Exotic cars to be auctioned soon. I know. I hope they at least refund everyone, right? 148 DH. Yeah, it's not the cheapest. Strictly on that YM trade for Apex, Coach Fred. Trying to. Yeah, I'm trying to, but it's not been strict. No, it hasn't been strict. Every time I'm not strict about it, I give myself some lashings. I'm getting out of this trade, guys. Whoops. All right, I'm out. Down $100. I don't like this outside bar here. I think we take out the lows, possibly. Made a little bit, lost a little bit, but down $100. It just wouldn't go. Maybe another sweep of the low. Watching gold too right now. Silver and gold just cracking. I need that shot caller now. I'm gonna trade. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like I try to be as systematic as possible, but I've only used Project X, and now that I look at Tradeovate with Lucid, it looks so confusing. So you just picked up a Lucid account, Sussy, with Tradeovate? Yeah, if you got any questions or whatever, just let me know. I probably can set you up pretty quickly. Or, you know. So you want trade mode. Do you use a DOM, Sussy? Or you can go up here. If you need to close out real quick, you go up here, click exit all and cancel all. That closes out everything. Exit all, cancel all. That's like the kind of the emergency. That's like the kill switch on your motorcycle. It's like you want to hit that button. But if you want, do you use the DOM? Do you use this right here with Project X, or do you trade off the chart? Because if you want trade mode here, so see that you got this here. you go to trade mode, and it pulls up this right here, right? You use the DOM, so you want to use the super DOM. So you just go to here, and that's the super DOM, and then you just put in what you want, right? NQ, gold, whatever, and drag that wherever you want. And then as far as the DOM goes, you can put the bid and ask too if you want bid and ask. And then let's see, I like to use the left click. So I like to use my orders with the left click. So I do limit orders like here, and because if you do it like this and it's the right click for stop orders and stuff, it confuses me. So I just use the left click for stop orders and limit orders. So I'm just using the left click button for all the orders basically on the DOM. So you can just place orders here, here, and then if you place an order here, you can just take it and drag it up and down. You can drag it up and down wherever you want. It's pretty simple, which is what I like about it, because you know, I trade pretty much naked charts. You know, I obviously have the inside bar and the outside bar and the Harami indicators on. That's just mainly to help me with streaming. When I'm on, you know, Buellanox, I'm not, or Project X, I don't have anything on there. Just candlesticks. So I hope that helps. All right, Nasdaq kind of choppy right now, down $100. Not a big deal, and it's a big 300K. I'm gonna look for another trade. We got another. We got top of the hour here right now. Let's see if we get a jolt in volatility. Put in a Harami here, but I don't like it because it's the candle just before the 1 hour chart. But it feels kind of heavy. This outside bar here, usually pretty powerful, and we already broke it to the downside. So I'm a little scared myself to take a long, but we'll see what happens. I think my play of taking out the ORB for now is no longer. So perhaps we break the low. Say, why didn't I get my order filled there? I'm short. Quick one, quick mover. Locking in 75. Locking in 85. All right. Mo. All right, $42. So a quick scalp from the using the volatility from the open of the Tokyo Open. We broke this Harami here. I tried to hit the. I don't know if you guys saw. I tried to hit the button. I accidentally hit the join ask. It didn't work, or it didn't hit it correctly. I don't know what happened. So I ended up just marketing in real quick. So I cost myself probably like 5 points there. Could have got a quick 10-point scalp off that Harami break to the downside, down through that low. So a lot of times I'll like to look for that kind of stuff during the market open and the New York opens too. I'll look for those quick breaks, little scalps. Those are those 10-second trades that the props don't like, but I don't take them with everything, you know. All right, down $40. Let's see if we get something going. I do like that sweep of the low. I think maybe a push down to 51.50, kind of fill that gap here on the 5 minute. and then possibly look for a reversal back up to the upside, that 405 area. But for now, we're looking bearish. Let's see what's gold doing. Gold still pushing down here. Silver probably pushing down as well. Yeah. So everything's kind of just floating downwards right now. What do we got doing on YM? Not much. Not much on the YM. I can tell you right now, these gaps, these zero prints on YM are very, very... They're nice to get filled. They get filled quite often, and it's a little bit tougher to look for a setup to do it. But once you start getting some momentum towards them, it's a good play to like scalp into them. All right, Nasdaq swept the low, getting a bounce. Can you pass a Lucid Flex in one day? Lucid Flex. No. I don't think so. Let me check. Things have things changed. I think things are changing. So yeah, it's 50% consistency on the Lucid Flex. Thank you guys. %50 consistency. So basically, you can't make more than $1,500 in one day. You need $3,000 to pass. You can't make more than $1,500. They have a little wiggle room on that though, but I wouldn't want to go too much over. Did they replace the? No, they added. So they got Lucid Pro, Lucid Black, and Lucid Flex, and Lucid Direct now. So there's four different ones now. So there's a Lucid Pro, Lucid Black, Lucid Flex, Lucid Direct. So 60% consistency on the Lucid Black, $3,000 profit target, $2,000 loss limit, 4 minis or 40 micros. But you can pay out in every 3 days, so that's pretty sweet. On your second payout, get paid up to double. So that's sweet too. Payouts to live, we're looking at 4. The nice thing about Lucid, guys, the other thing I like about Lucid is that there's no activation, no monthly rebills. So you don't have to worry about the monthly rebill. So if you're someone that's starting out newer, you don't need to feel the pressure to like pass those accounts right off the bat, or even pass them in a month. You can take your time and slowly pass that account. Trade it like you would a funded account. Like slowly try to work its way up. That's trading your system, whatever that is, and then you don't have to worry about the rebill, right? Hey, Tim Korth, what's going on, buddy? I think they have like a $30 buffer on the 50% M-Stone. Yeah, they do. They're not very strict. They're not like Take Profit Trader when it comes to the buffer. Accidentally made 4K in one trade with a 50K eval. I hate that. I guess it's better than losing 4K, but yeah, I hate that. I hate when you accidentally get over like the consistency by a lot. Now, end of day accounts don't matter, but if you're on an intraday trailing account, it sucks to try to lose money. There's not many of those. It's only Like Trade Day has the intraday trailing accounts. They have Trade Day has intraday, static, and end-of-day accounts. But the intraday account, you still have to pass that account. You know, trade it for 5 days. 40% consistency. So it's not possible to pass it in 2 days. And then, yeah, so if you make too much money and it's an intraday account, you gotta lose money. That means you lose drawdown. I hate that. I hate when you have an end-of-day account and you're just going back and forth, like sell, exit, sell, exit, sell, exit, sell, exit, you know, back and forth, just trying to lose money real quick to stay under the consistency. I mean, I get it, but it's good. I mean, like I said, it used to take like a month minimum to pass some of these accounts. So now you can pass them in 1 day. So Lucid Pro account is the one that you can pass in 1 day. And of course, you have the direct accounts too. So just like Tradeify. And I just got a Tradeify Lightning payout. So the direct funded payout. Picked one up when they were on sale, I think during Christmas time. And just smashed that payout, so. Watching Nasdaq and YM just get kabooshed here. I'm double checking to see if hopefully my payout was correct. Let's see if I didn't accidentally put in too much. No, 2,000. Good. So I requested $2,000, so I was just making sure. Still pending. So like I said, it's been a while since I've gotten a Tradeify payout, and last time I got a Tradeify payout, or the first time I got a Tradeify payout, it actually took a little bit, maybe less than 24 hours, and then the second time I got one, and the third time I got one, it was like really quick. So this one is not approved yet, so we just requested about an hour ago. Lucid, guys, you get paid out very quickly, like almost instant, and so is in My Funded Futures, instant, almost instant payouts. Tradeify is very fast too. It's just for some reason haven't got approved yet. I'm checking to see if I'm a scammer or schemer. Running on empty. What's going on? Good day so far. Yeah, just down $40. Lucid pays every 3 days. So with that new black, yeah. So it's you can get paid out every 3 days, I believe. So days to pay out 3. Days to pay out 3. Oops, that's the wrong one. Right here it says days to pay out 3. I still gotta do some my homework on it, but looks like they have a scaling plan too. So 2 minis to start. 1,000 to 199. 3 minis. 2,000 to 299. 4 minis. I don't care for scaling plans much, but That's just me. I mean, two minis on a 50K account is definitely overkill. But I still don't like scaling plans. Sometimes when I see a very nice high probability setup, I like to slam it. You know, I like to slam it with some big contracts. But, what's up, Zabak? Did I get banned? Never. Trade of Mo's. Is this Mo, bro? It is Mo, bro. What's up? I'm like, who's this imposter that's one of my mods now? Buffer requirement is 3K for 50K black. Flex does not have any buffer requirement. Yeah, Cosmos, for sure. New name. Let's go. Like it. Yeah, you just gotta try to figure out which one's the best for you. I gotta do some more research, kind of figure out which one I would like the best. I'm gonna pick up some more accounts myself. I do like the flex accounts. If I had a bunch of money, I'd just buy direct funded accounts just because I hate evals. But the 20% consistency rule is a bummer. But you know what? I like consistency on my accounts. Like I do better on consistency accounts than the non-consistency accounts because I don't know when to stop. So when I'm up on an account, sometimes I just don't know when to stop. When I have a consistency account, if I hit that max consistency for the day, I'm done. I know that's when I should stop. We are getting kabooshed, guys. Ooh. Look at that. Look at silver on that push up here. Nice little inside bar long on that silver. A little late to the party. Let's see what gold's doing here. Gold's already at the VWAP. All right, looking for another trade. Currently up down 42 bucks, 43 bucks. See if we can get this account back to green. My uncle's a trader. Tell him I am absolutely fantastic at picking the best entries, just on the wrong side. I know. Sometimes I think like maybe I just fade myself. Make all kinds of money. just hedge between the prop firms like other people do, but yeah, I don't know. It's something I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Yeah, turn the chart upside down, trade as normal. That's right. Yeah, just do the flip mode, right? Most of the time what happens is this is when I lose accounts, is when I do like last night at the open or later, not so much the open, but a little bit later in the night. So I'm sitting down in my chair when I should have been playing Battlefield 6. And then I start doing this. I start trading this like chop stuff right in through here. Like this is what I start doing. And then I go, I'm short. And then I'm long. And then I'm short. And then I'm long. And then I don't need to worry about it because the counts are gone. That's what I do. That's sometimes what I do. I catch myself doing that crap and I go, what are you doing? I shouldn't even open. I mean, wait for New York Open. trade my normal setups, be fine. But yeah, I do that, and then it's just like, it's crazy. So another YouTuber advertising it. Yeah, yo, Jim. Is that you did that, John? I know. Top tick, bottom tick. Yeah. Top tick, bottom tick, no tick. That's how you end up with 65 trades in a day? Yeah, yeah. Reby, you do the same thing. Yeah. I got a journey with me is trying to master the chop. Yeah, I know. That's the thing is I'll be like, sometimes I'll say on stream, like, you guys want to, like, if you get chopped sideways, I'll say here, I'll long the bottom, and then you know it's gonna keep going. But yeah, so anyways, like, if I trade those consistency accounts, I trade them much better. It's just because I'm looking, you know, I mean, sometimes I'll have more than, you know, 10 trades, but most of the time it's like 5 trades or under, and you know, I end up getting the payouts, right? So let's pull up one like that I just got the payout on. I know on Top Step TV you have to like get it to a certain amount of likes and stuff before they show you a calendar. But yeah, here's my calendar. This is the one I'm waiting on a payout. I'll get paid out on tomorrow. But you can see right here, 3 trades, 4 trades, 4 trades, 3 trades, 21 trades. So this one was the high mark, right? 10 trades, 3 trades, 2 trades, 9 trades, 1 trade, 1 trade. So yeah, you know, keeping just a few trades. So it's like a few scalps, I'm done. You know, and then I'll just move on. I'll do a few scalps and I'll lock it out. Bang, lock it out. Move on to the next day, next account, and like this is the recipe on how I get payouts with consistency accounts. Now, when I have an account that has no consistency, it's like 21 trades, 57 trades, 102 trades, you know, 70 trades. Like, you know, it's madness. And it'll be like, you know, $3,900 one day. It'll be $1,500 the next day, and then it'll be negative $7,000 the next day. You know, that's like a non-consistency account. But knowing that I just got to stay under consistency, like once I hit $900 or right around $900, I was done. You know, if I hit $300, $400, $500, $600, I'm done. I'm not gonna keep trading it because I got to trade it for one. I got to trade it for 8 days, and you know, there's no sense. Look at this payout, right? 64% win rate. That's not great. Profit factor 2.41. That's good. That's really good. But average win rate 1.36. You know, it's not an 80% win rate, 90% win rate. It's not a 2R. It's just, you don't really need to get all that to get payouts sometimes, but teach his own, you know. Trade direction, pretty much the same. Losing trade, average losing trade 133.73, 133.77. Average winning trade 182. That's good. This is not good. This is always the case though. Like I always have this. I always have, every time I get to a payout or I have accounts more than 3-4 months, my worst trade is always bigger than my best trade. So that's something to work on always. Average loss duration and average win duration, pretty much the same. So that's a good thing, because a lot of times people are holding on to their losers like twice as long as they're holding on to their winners. And that can be depending on your strategy, that can be a bad thing, you know. Oh, look at this. Your least successful trading time is 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. 8 p.m. As soon as I get off stream, guys. As soon as I get off stream, that is my least successful trading time. So noted. Don't stream when I get off. Don't trade when you get off stream. Go play video games. Right? Or just stream for 24/7. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's funny that I just see that because that's exactly what I was saying about getting clipped last night, you know, back and forth. Anyone recommend good charcoals? I'm looking to try new ones. Red candles. No, I don't know. I like having mine just very neutral, black and white. I do have on YM, I have a green red because I'm trying something with a green and red candles, like bar closures. So if like a particular candle is green, then I go long. If a particular candle is red, I go short. It's just something I'm trying out on YM right now. But besides that, I like to just have neutral colors. All right, Nasdaq pushing down here, down about 40 bucks. Still looking for a trade here. Silver, what a bear flag break on the silver. Silver looking like it might go down through the lows. Let's take a look at gold. Gold might break down through the lows as well. Extended stream into 3 a.m. Yeah, end stream jump in the hot tub. Yeah, PM. Alright, it does. It really does. 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. it does come alive for sure. But it's definitely not my best time to be trading for the most part. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's I need that movement for my particular strategies and stuff. I need that movement. Here's a hack. Set a hard stop loss for the account, for that account, to whatever your largest win is. Big cat. Yeah, that's a good, that's not bad, right? So like what, 500 bucks, 400 or 500 bucks, you know, that's a good daily loss limit. I mean, really, on a 50k account, that's a quarter of the year drawdown. So it's actually, you know, what we should be stopping ourselves out on. Any ideas on shorting silver right now? It's very low in the leg, but looking very bearish. So I mean, let's look at the higher time frame right now on silver. So let's look at the higher time frame. So this is an hourly chart. And if we bring up the hourly chart, and we kind of draw a Tory tan line here. You see we're coming down to test it right now. Do we hold this here or do we break down through? I think once we break down through something like this, so you break this tan line here, break down through this low, the swing low, and then you start getting into the gap area and then possibly that open gap. So that's just what I'm seeing right now. Kind of a nice hourly inside bar short there. Inside bars on the silver on the hourly chart look pretty good, but man, got to trade them with micros though. Every time I look at an hourly chart, I love it more and more. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I mean, do we keep going lower? Yeah, could. And we are pushing lower. Gold pushing down. Nasdaq pushing down. Everything pushing down right now. Been a long time. I remember Super Bowl shuffle in the fridge. Oh man. Oh, look at everyone talking about the Bears now, huh? How about them Bears? Yeah, that's good for you guys. Exciting, finally. Hey, Ethan, what's going on, buddy? Stock Sniper, what's going on? RE 680.96-ish, 688.94 is better for long. Nasdaq getting that bounce here. 93.15. See what it wants to do here. Want to wait for an inside bar or something to maybe take a long. That's what I'm going to look for. Nasdaq dripping off this long here. So we took that inside bar along here. It paid about 12 points. I was looking for the high. We never got it. Then this inside bar paid, and this inside bar is paying. Taking a look at zero prints here and on the DOM. We get a bunch on YM up to the high of day. A bunch of zero prints up there. 49, 169, 167 to 49, 178. So it'll be interesting if we ended up getting a market reversal. Those will be good targets. So if Nasdaq and everything starts to go to the upside, which right now it doesn't look like it wants to, for the time being, those would be some good targets on YM. But right now we are getting that push down. Boy, I wish we could trade micro silvers with Apex. Let's link some right now, probably. Get some zero prints on silver to the upside. This is a little risky. New candle open. We got some zero prints just above. Look for a little scalp, silver scalp. The zero prints, bang. This is a quick one. All right, now up 278. So that was a good $300. Still got some more up there, 93.54, but it was so close that once that new candle opened, like we kind of left this one right here. We'll probably go down and fill that at 93.42.5 or 0.5. And then you got another one up here, 93.54.5. So usually what happens is you get those zero prints that are just above or below, and when that new candle opens up, it'll go up and take them out before it looks for that continuation to the downside if it wants to keep going down. So it just filled a few. We got a little scalp out of it. 93.54 is up here. Which one does it fill first? We got one here and we got one here. What's up, Big Mike? Using eval and silver? Yeah. So that's what I'm trading when I'm trading silver. Well, I say that I lost a pro account trying to trade silver the other day, but yeah, when I'm trading silver minis, I'm slinging around these evals. I actually passed a few trading silver because you can, if you catch the right move. I actually passed a few trading the inside bar on silver in one trade, some of the day one pass ones. So few of the Apex accounts, the day ones. I passed a few. But it's very, very risky. DCA longs into the low at around 10:30 this morning. Had 25 minis past the 250K. Nice, John Wog. That's not easy to do because the intraday trailing, but yeah. Not easy to do. Congratulations. Very bullish candle on gold. Never works for the PAs, I know. Well, with the PEA, I mean, you hit that 30% drawdown rule in like 2 seconds. So, very difficult. With micros, it's definitely manageable. I had a plan on trading some Lucid accounts with the micros, silvers, but still might. So you just size down to like, you know, 2 or 3. Or even half is better than full mini on silver. It's just so risky. Nice bounce on Nasdaq. So gold, silver, and Nasdaq kind of move in this similar directions. So they kind of got a big push down. Right now they're all trying to bounce. You can see the big Nasdaq gap down. So very interesting. Something to watch for the overnight. You want to see a bit, like, I think maybe we get a big exhaustion candle and then a Harami or an inside bar, and then, or a big outside bar, and then it might push up. But who knows when it's going to do it, whether or not it's going to be in London or New York Open, or it might not. It might take a few days, because that is a big gap. But we can fill that in one candle. We've seen it before. In April, there was 300, 400.5 minute candles. Absolutely wild. All right, guys, we're going to do a giveaway here in about 10 minutes. Exclamation point Pine in the chat. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Currently up 278. Just grinding away at this account here. If you guys are just tuning in, we started this account right around a week and a half ago on stream, and I've only been trading it on stream, and we're currently up $7,048. So, see if we can keep it going. Wouldn't it be cool to pass a 300K on stream? Might take another rebuild, but would be pretty cool. Tommy C, what's up? Let's check those like button. Let's check those likes. Where are we at? Nice. Thank you guys. Got plenty of likes, 300 likes. 300 likes, 326 viewers. That's about correct. I like that. I'm just stoked. I got my largest payout to date, $5,000. Congratulations, Tommy C. Guys, smash that confetti for Tommy C. That is awesome. Who'd you get it with? If you don't mind me asking. Congratulations. That is $5,000. That's awesome. Woo! Nice push up here. Very bullish. I will add into this trade here. I am long. I'm going to add into it. I am targeting the high. I am going on a momentum. Looking for the ORB high. This is going to take it out. Let's go. Come on. Give me some more. Get over that 25,400. It's so stubborn. All right, I'm locking in one there. Locking in one. I'll add into this too if it pulls back. Yeah, I'm hopping on this Momo trade. I think we popped that HOD. The high a day. Silver's just doing silver things. Just gonna focus on the Nasdaq. I'll hop back in if we come back, touch that VWAP. Or add more, I mean. But right now, I'm just going to see if I can ride it up through the high. Nice, Armaz. Thank you. 1K on the night. That is awesome. How do I set a stop loss and take profit on a trade of 8? But you just click. Or click here on the DOM. So you can do this. Like if I want to put a stop loss here, I just do that. Like click up here. Whatever. You set brackets. If you want to set brackets, you can set brackets to the ATM orders. So you can do like take profit and stop loss. And then you can just set the amount of ticks you want. So like for instance, this is a 40 ticks take profit, 40 tick NQ. So you can just do like 40 tick, you know, that's $200 with one mini. If you want to do something like that. And that's automatic, but you can't copy trade doing those though. Yep, you can't copy trade. That's one of the downfalls of the trade of 8. If they can improve that, give me some lockout buttons, that kind of stuff, Allow me to trade brackets while copy trading. It'll be awesome. I won't really have a need for a copy trader. Moses, you lost your account shorting. Sorry to hear that. That's okay. I lost an account on Friday too. Nice. Caught that short on silver 562 account. 52,303. Just about get that Lucid Flex pass. Let's go. Hey, Patriots. Nice account to have. No consistency once you're funded, so you can have a, if you have a big winning day, you don't have to worry about it. All right, currently up 10 points on this trade. Looking for the high of day again. Same place as last time. So I was long here. Didn't work. Can we just take out those stops for those people at the that have these stops above the 5-minute ORB, please? You know they're there. I'm adding to this. Adding to this. Just do it, Nasdaq. Just do it. Come on. Quit watching me, market makers. Quit watching me. Bottom tick, you went 80 points. Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't top tick me here, and I think we go through the high, but I'm actually gonna leave a little bit of a runner on too. So take one off at the high and then leave a little runner on. See if we can break through. Squeeze a little more. Give me some mo. Give me some mo. Reminds me of that Busta Rhymes song. Give me some mo. Do I have a Discord, Chris? Yeah, I do. How do I lock in one? I manually took one off, so I just sold market, or I'll sell market, or I'll just place one. But yeah, you gotta shut the bracket off. That's what sucks. With Project X, it was so easy to scale in and scale out with multiple contracts. So easy. All right, come on, push up through there. Wow, are you serious? Quit playing with me. Quit playing with my emotions. Smokey, quit playing with my emotions. Yo, split with weed. Give me some more. That's right. Hey, Patriots, that's right. Unbelievable. Just gonna double top here. Yeah, I got a Discord. I'll put it in the chat in just a minute. There's the link to the Discord. If you guys want to join, it's free. OGC order function, but it isn't clear as I like. Yeah, it's not. I know, Mr. Smith. I've never been able to quite figure it out. I tried figuring it out once, but I was just like, man. Ari, yeah, no, it's Buster Rhymes is one of my favorites back in the day. Still is. Well, yeah, I love that stuff. Yeah, I think I heard that one with Twista. Going small this week, Diego. After blowing 8K on a funded account, I'm sad. Yeah, that's nothing. Hey, that's a good thing, Diego. I mean, if you blow a funded account, or if you're struggling, that's kind of the best thing to do, in my opinion, is just to kind of slow down a bit. Maybe size down and then just build your confidence up. Keep trading your same system, but just build your confidence up by slowing down. Unbelievable. Same thing as it did the other night. So we will do a giveaway, but I want to get out of this trade first. Same thing it did the other night. It didn't go until the market, the new hour opened, and then it ripped. Unbelievable. Now we could pull back to the VWAP here, reload, and then head back up. So just didn't have the juice to get up through there. I'm really surprised, but we'll see. I'm getting ready to add more if it pulls back to the VWAP. Oh, thank you guys for joining the Discord. Pipsy Hamster, Keats, Mua, Jaded, Aram, Cataquil, Chris Dex. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you. Yeah, Discord's growing quite a bit. I mean, it's not very active, but it's growing. Right around, I would say, 600 members. So, pretty awesome. 700 members. Went to the top of the 50-minute orb and it bounced back. If you believe in measured moves, the ES target is sitting right at the last night's 2 a.m. high. Oh, interesting. Douglas, thank you so much for the sub. Exclamation point Pine in the chat. We will do a giveaway. Just kind of trying to manage this trade here. I was being a dick for a tick there. I just think we do go through. I'm really hoping this inside bar fails now. Some long. Can you? Oh, question. This is probably someone might know this. When you manage copy trading on Tradeovate, can you trade it on TradingView? Someone might know that, Sherry. I don't know. 4,200 on the pro account. Let's go, Josh. Says open. Nice. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I've never traded off TradingView, so. Does anyone know if you can No, you can't copy trade Tradeovate in TradingView. Get the pro count up to 8K in 2 days. That's awesome. Yeah, that's a great thing about Take Profit Trader is that you can, you know, Josh has got a pro account up over $8,000, so I don't know if that's probably, is that a one, it must be you're over a 150K, I would imagine. So you could take a good $4,000 payout. Moose race, yeah, Jared, we will do a moose race. Static math, dynamic moment EMAs is highly accurate analogy that bridges the gap between market psychology and plasma physics. Ari. Thank you, Biochem. You can monitor it on TradingView, but you can't initiate the copy trade on TradingView. Okay. Which TradingView could let you copy trade with brackets? Yeah, for sure. $150K Pro, nice. Ready for that Pro Plus? That's my goal too. Let's get that Pro Plus this year. That is my goal. All right, got a new hour in 5 minutes. Putting in that bow flag. What is Pro Plus? That is the live. Pro Plus is live. So it's Take Profit Traders live accounts. I think I passed my TPT account today, but there was a couple of times I used more contracts. Are they strict on that? Motor trades. They never used to be, but there is more. They are kind of cracking down on that stuff. They never used to be, but motor trades. I know one thing is like the hedging. So as long as you didn't hedge, you might be okay. But yeah, hopefully you're fine. I mean, so Lucid made it so that way you can't do that anymore too. That's another thing about Lucid. So there was a glitch, Tradeovate glitch. People know about it. Is that you can trade too many contracts on accounts. So you can max out on micros and you can max out on minis. So Jim, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. For longer holds with Tradeovate, you can enter, then set a manual stop, and then go to the DOM and create an OCO bracket. Yeah, Nate. Exactly. Yeah, you can do that. I never learned that, but I never tried to learn how to do that. But you can do. There is a way. There is a way. Thank you, Nate. Were people actually hedging? Oh, yeah. People hedge all the time. People hedge evals, they hedge fund accounts, they hedge between the prop firms. There's a lot of hedging going on. There's a lot of people that on the social media side that will show a lot of payouts or whatever, but they don't show that they hedged or whatever. Not gonna name names, but definitely know people do it. It's nothing for people to go like long on, say, trade day and then go short on take profit trader and get a daily payout. Happens. The trade of 8 bug. It's not really a bug. It's just they don't make it easy to be able to copy trade between. I mean, to use bracket orders when you're copy trading accounts. It's not that easy. Like, it would be so easier if you just go down here to, you know, if you're copy trading all these accounts, these Apex accounts, and you just went to group, and you could set up your bracket and then just trade the one account and just had it work across all of them. It'd be nice, but all right, I'm staying in this trade here. Let's so I can't believe it didn't go through that high, but we're getting that pullback at the VWAP here. I'm adding here. Oof. Well, we didn't even stop at the VWAP. We didn't even care. All right, let's play the eval game here now. New hour. Woof. All right, I'm closing out. Up 481. That was risky. Well, that's what's nice about having that 7,500 in drawdown, or 7,000 in drawdown. All right, up 481. Let's do a giveaway. Actually, I'm going to add one contract here. I'm going to look for that high. So I'm just in that one. I'm still gonna. Let's do a giveaway. We get stopped out. We get stopped out. Guys, smash that like button if you haven't already, please. That really helps out the channel. All right, let's do a moose race. How about it? We haven't done one in a while. This is for a Lucid Black account. Must be eligible for to trade with Lucid. If you're in a country that can't trade with Lucid, I have no other accounts to give you, and I will not send you PayPal money. And I will not think about you the next giveaway. So you're shit out of luck if you can't trade with Lucid. I will give it away to someone else. I get that all the time. I'll say, this is for an Apex giveaway. And then this person wins, and then they'll say, oh, I can't trade with Apex. Well, it was for an Apex giveaway. This is like, that's what it's for. So, yeah. Well, it must be here. Must be present to win. Where's my Moose Race hat? Oh, it's right here on the shelf. Let's go. All right, let's shuffle the characters here. Shuffle. We have 400 people in the giveaway, so everyone with their alt accounts. That's okay. Good luck, everyone. $34 seconds. Here was going to be. You got Brady Bruss on the outside. Must be present to win. This is for our Lucid Black account. Lucid 50K Black. You guys, who's going to win? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for being here every single night. I stream. If you guys are new, I stream every single night. Pretty much, except last night. Patriot game was on. I didn't feel like streaming, but... all right, 3, 2, 1. Oh, who's it gonna be? We got Layla Soretti. Layla Soretti. Congratulations. 30 seconds. All right, not here. Good luck. Who's it gonna be? We got Roma on the outside. We got Brady Buss still on the outside here. Who we got pushing up through the middle? I see Level 2344 pushing up through the middle. Patriots pushing out through the lead here. Got an early lead. Can they hold the lead? Got 10 seconds. Oh, maybe they hit the NOS a little bit too quick. Mo, thank you so much for the sub. Who's it gonna be? Trader Oz. Trader Oz. Congratulations. Here we go. My trade's working out finally. Let's take out that high, huh? Oh, there's Trader Oz. That's you too. Nice. Congratulations. Team Massive coming up in second place. Let's see who came up in last. I'm not going to look up everyone's name because it's a lot. Dishu coming in, pulling up the rear. Congratulations, Trader Oz. Trader Oz, are you in the Discord by chance? Let's watch the trade now. Remember when I used to do giveaways and there was like 10 people in the giveaway? That was like, we got over 300 something people watching, and then like 350 to 400 in the giveaway because people use their alt accounts and things like that, which I don't blame you, but nothing I can do to stop that. Trader Oz, you're not in the Discord? Okay, you don't need to be. Just email me. Let's see. Fine, free, trader. Email me your email me at that. Just give me a if you can just give me a screenshot of your YouTube, so that way I know it's you. And I'll get you that Lucid Black account. Congratulations. You have to let me know how you like it. How can you see how long you followed? I have no idea. I can look at, what can I look at? I can look at loyalty people at Big Cat. Maybe I don't know how to do that either. I can show you the top people here. So we got Coach Fred, #1 for Watchtowers. Not surprised. Coach Fred's been hanging out for, man, I must have had 20 subs. Design his Royal Trades, Amelia. We haven't seen Amelia. We miss Amelia. She used to be one of the mods. Dropped off the face of the earth. I hope everything's okay. John Walk, Yo Jim, Woodchip, Red Candles, Alfred, myself, Trev, Zabak, Eric Lake. Haven't seen Eric in a while either. Hope he's doing all right. Keegan, Shone. We got Celebrity Terry Trades 100. TJP and Nate. Honest Take, Digital Nukes. So these are the Watchtowers. We got Mo, Sports Don, Sherry, Indian Burn, Michael 7, D-Stite 2025. I don't even know who that is. A lurker. I'm guessing this is a lurker, someone that doesn't even chat, just loves the stream. We got Tyler up in here. But if you look at points, so points is different than ours. Points, these are people that usually donate or things like that. We got generic person 123. That is Uncle Mo. Look at those points. Yeah, really helped get my stream started off with some very, very generous donations. We got Terry Trades 100. Also, a lot of generous donations. His Royal, Biblical, Nate. Trading with Travis, Pine Tree Trader, One Stop, Fiber Splice, Chris Trades and NV, Wesley, Yo Jim, Miss K, Coach Fred, Power 737, and Design Nom, Pawn, and Solo Trader with the points, which is the loyalty points. Pretty cool. We're taking some heat now on this trade. I can't believe we didn't take out the high of the day. I didn't see you, Chris. No, I didn't see you right off the bat there. Sometimes if people have their Streamlabs blocked too, like I have an alt account that doesn't show up on, I don't know if it's some sort of security setting or what, but But yeah, sometimes it doesn't show up. I don't know. I have one that just like doesn't. Streamlabs doesn't recognize it for some security reasons or whatever, but I can still enter giveaways and stuff. It just doesn't. You guys don't know I'm in everyone's giveaways on all the streams, winning all those free accounts and under my alt account. You never know who my alt account is. My trolling alt account, absolutely, Big Cat. Absolutely is my trolling alt account. You know what I do? I go in there and I call out streamers that I know are full of shit. Sometimes I do that. Come on, take out that high finally. I must be torturing sand lines now. No, I'm not mean. I'm not mean about it. I'm just like, I just know the tricks that they're doing. And I don't have a problem with what anyone's doing, unless they're trying to rip people off with paid discords and things. That's what I have the issue with. If they have a paid Discord and they have no track record whatsoever, or trying to sell you an indicator that doesn't work, that's what I have an issue with, because new traders fall into that trap. Now, if you find benefit on joining a Discord and you're getting value out of it, like I mean, I think that's great. I mean, that's totally on you. I think that's great. But I just know a lot of people that pretend like they know what you're doing, and then to just sell you an indicator or something like that. And that's what bothers me. Anyways, but it's their business. This is looking good here. I'm adding to this. Do not double top again. Adding. Stop's going below this candle here. I think we pop that high. You're gonna shoot up, I'm thinking. So adding aggressively on the way up here again. Currently up right around 600 bucks unrealized. Could end the day down if it comes down and takes my stop out, but willing to take that risk. This guy myth is worse than Patrick. No. NM past 4 flex 50Ks in a day and a half. Activated all 4 and already pulled 970 from copy trading. Love Lucid. Let's go. Momentum is insane right now. Clean execution, no hesitation, just results. Let's give it up for NM. Love that. Past 450Ks in a day. That's another thing, guys. You pass Lucid accounts, you can activate them the same day. So that's awesome. So if some of them you can't pass in one day, but if you do happen to pass, even like the flex accounts or something, if you hit that consistency on day 2, you can activate it that day. So you usually after you pass it, you give it like 5-10 minutes, and then it'll have the little button on your dashboard, and it'll say you can activate the account. So you can, and then you're right into the funded account that same day. So excellent, excellent, excellent. I love that. $19.4. However, my knife catcher can handle green pullback. Yeah, nice. Yeah, we've had definitely some slingshots back and forth. I'm profitable at pulling payouts, but I win and then I'm more profitable in sports betting, which is true gambling. Sports betting, the cat, nice. Yeah, I dabble a little bit. I play a little baccarat too, some blackjack. I'll dabble. I'm a degenerate. That's okay. I work hard. It's past my best trading fine. Yeah, I know. It is true. Helpful. That's true. That's all right. I was off yesterday, so putting in a little OT. I was off last night to watch the game. Putting in a little OT. One win last year was 40K, won 23 on sports betting. Past 2 years of futures payouts and more time into it, like 4,500. That's sweet. So yeah, I mean, it's sweet if you have an edge. So it kind of goes along with the same with anything, right? Like if you have an edge, whether it's playing blackjack or baccarat or trading futures props, right? Because there's a futures prop game that you can kind of play that a lot of people are successful doing, or sports betting. It's like, but at the end of the day, it's kind of following your rules, managing your bankroll, and then just trading that edge, right? So yeah, it's just a lot of discipline, no matter what you're doing, as far as the gambling aspect of it. It's just, you gotta manage your bankroll, right? We just keep rejecting off that 25,400. You gonna go now? You gonna go now? Come on. David Jin, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. I'm out of this. All right, up $750. It probably goes. Like Helpful said, this is past my prime trading time. But I appreciate all you guys being here. Smash that like button. Congratulations. Hopefully you sent me that email. I am done, guys, for the night. I am gonna be back tomorrow night. Thank you so much for being here. I will check for my email for the winner of the Lucid. I got it. Thank you. Boom, Trader Oz. Thank you so much. All right, I'll get that to you, Trader Oz. Thank you so much for being here, guys. So up $750 tonight, up $7,520 since we started this 300K account, only on stream. There it goes through the highs. That's all right. It's still a good night, right? Can't have the FOMO. $750. See you guys tomorrow. Stay tuned for the outro. Peace. I want to see if Tradeify gave me that payout. I'll let you guys know in the Discord. All right, guys. Later.
Yeah. Tree trader. Charts lit. Wrist tight. Inside bars only. Let's work.
I'm trading in the pies, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar break, way patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk a fine, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Wake up pre-market, NY session on. Levels from the overnight, buyers ready drawn. Inside bar forming, volume going quiet. That's the market talking, telling me be patient. Ain't Q moving fast, ES play it smooth. YM respect the highs, let the candle choose. Prop firm rules, yeah, we play it right. One trade a day, still we done by noon. No gambling, this chestnut dice. RR clean, that's the pine tree life. They chasing candles, I'm chilling in the zone, waiting on the break, then I'm gone. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund the dream. Inside bar break, wait, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. No FOMO, no chase, let it come to me. Risk defined, stop tight, that's discipline. Daily payouts, yeah, we stack it clean. Inside the range, then we break free. Yeah, funded to live, that's a different feel. Trade, they take profit, apex on a deal. Evaluation passed, now it's payout talk. While they blowing accounts, we taking walks. Inside bar at key high, that's pressure building. Yeah, break off the range, yeah, that's conviction. Yeah, no indicators clutter in my sight. Just price action, structure candlelight. Chat yelling long, I mute that noise. Market don't care about opinions, boy. One clean setup, that's all I need. Small losses, big wins, consistency. Slow grind, fast life. Charts don't lie, cut losses quick, let winners ride. Funded accounts, yeah, that's the plan. Sidebar break, execute it. I'm trading in the pines, futures on the screen. Prop firm capital, yeah, they fund a dream. Inside bar break, wait, patient and I lean. One candle tell me everything I need. Pine tree trader, yeah, we build on rules. Price action only, that's the tool. From sin to payout, yeah, we stay clean. Inside the pines, that's the thing.